Okay, I just ran the vac. I don't know if I caught that on video. This is what I picked up. I'm going to pour it into the cup. In just a second, I'm going to also pour it in such, I'm going to use this brush to get the fine material. It tends to stick on the side of the drum, or the barrel, or whatever you want to call this thing. Bucket. So, need to brush it off, especially when I have a small amount. All right. Now, we will turn on the scale. It'd be nice if it had the same tare, but it won't, of course. So I'll weigh this, and it reads 21 grams. Okay, now I will pour the material into the bag. And weigh the cup. Okay, so it's 15.8 grams, so that would be 4 grams. And I can't remember what I had before. I'll have to watch the video, but I think it was right around 4 grams. So I think this system is working for the fine mesh material. Okay, now I will show you underneath, if I can do it without killing myself, breaking something. All right, so here's the new system. And you can see it's PVC pipe all around the outside with holes drilled in it. And the PVC pipe is the same diameter as the blower hose. And I have calculated the number of holes, 1/4-inch holes, to be the same opening combined as the opening on the blower hose. So there shouldn't be any back pressure. And so the pressure coming out of the vacuum is the same going in. In other words, the suction and the blower are identical. And so there's no load on the additional load on the motor that way. And it seems to work to pick up the fine stuff. I will next mount it on my trailer hitch shelf, is right here, and I will mount that on the truck, and I will try it the next opportunity I have in real life, because I feel like this works well enough at this point that it's worthy of the next step. But that'll be a while, because I've got to move my son to DeKalb, Illinois with his wife this weekend, and gotta go and take care of stop at my daughter's, spend some time with the grandkids. So it'll be a while. Thing is, I can't let the summer get away from me. But hopefully, oh, and the other thing I didn't tell you was that I was telling my neighbor about this whole thing. And he suggested I just go to get the dirt from the county where they vac the roads. And he had just seen the truck vac on the streets in Hillsdale. And so I jumped in the car and went and found the vac and stopped the driver and asked him where they took the dirt. And he told me, and I went there. He told me who his boss was. I went there and arranged to meet with the boss and asked him if I could take the dirt, and he said yes, and so I did. I didn't film all that because it's just so hard to do stuff and film and to have enough time to do everything. Anyway, sorry. When I go back next time, maybe I'll video that. And anyway, I got well, let me show you. I filtered the dirt. Here is what was picked up from the road. I have some in the back of my truck too. And but I filtered it with a screen on site. So I was just taking the finer material. And I brought, here's a pink Tupperware container, if I can pick it up without dropping it, that I completely filled with the filtered dirt. You can see the dust coming out of that. So I processed half of that. I filtered it with these filters, and I took the 100 mesh, and I mixed it with water with the stuff you put in your dishwasher to break down the water molecules. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, whoa, what in the heck? I don't know what happened here. Okay. So anyway, I filtered it through my blue bowl. Here's some of what's left in that cup to be fed into the blue bowl. And then what I did was I modified my technique, partially because I broke the filter that I was using, the funnel with the filter paper. I broke that, and so what I'm doing now is I'm just taking the material that I suck up with the snuffer bottle, and I'm pouring it into these bottles here. And then I'm letting it settle overnight. And then I'm pouring that water through this filter here. But this should have very little in it because everything should settle out on the bottom. And I'm just going to keep doing that, gathering it on the bottom, gathering it on the bottom. And then I have another thing I've been doing. And I'll show you that. I made a long time ago, I made a passive solar box to capture the heat of the sun. It's going to use the heat water for our house, preheat the water in our house. And my wife didn't like the looks of it, so I put it over the hill. And I thought I would use that to evaporate that water I was just telling you about and leave the fine material behind, high and dry. So, but then what I discovered or decided was I would let it settle out first, pour off the clear water, and then just take that little bit of water with the material and evaporate that. So here we are at the solar box. It doesn't look real pretty. It's a few years old, just been sitting here. And if you see in the inside, there is a white pan, and it's got water in it. And it's very hot in that box because it's concentrating the sunlight. And I'm hoping it'll evaporate the water more quickly. So that's something else I've been doing. Okay, I'm going to sign off, and I'll get back to you in a few days when I get back from all the other activities. Interesting. Can't get the thing to shut off now.